Coach, again, not the results you wanted last week at McKinleyville. Losing the games, just kind of talk about again, I guess, is it the same thing, just those things that you want to happen just aren't happening at the timely time?
For sure. We're definitely not giving up, not putting our heads down, but there's definitely a problem that we need to fix. And whether we fix it right now or in the future, it just needs to happen. Our offense can put up runs. Our pitching staff's having a little problem keeping runs off the board. They show moments of greatness, but we need to get more consistent and just keep the run totals down against us. And offense keep doing their job, defense keep doing their job. Something's going to happen in the pitching circle, and maybe just slowing it down. Honestly, just slowing it down. And with the way we work our pitching staff, we just got to figure out, round pegs, square holes kind of thing.
Is it with the pitching right now? Just the pitch is just, I don't want to say too fat for the hit, but just it seems like
we're just plating the ball a lot, not moving it as much as we should. Getting behind in the count. When you're getting behind the count constantly, it's hard to, use your strong pitches that move a little more, because you do have to bring it in for more strikes. So our focus today at practice is going to be really getting ahead in the count and then working on movement pitches after that. But it's hard to utilize your whole pitching arsenal when you're behind the count a lot.
Non-conference games this week. Notre Dame comes up here on Thursday for a doubleheader. 200 teams, I'm sure, that want some wins and want them back.
For sure. Again, it's nice to be at home again. But we got some things to work on, and we're hoping that we can turn a table here pretty soon. And again, my girls are, they're still pushing. They're not letting down on themselves. We have a really good camaraderie going on. We just got to start doing it on the ball field. And when that starts happening, good things will start happening. But it's time for us to start making some moves.
McKinleyville, thankful that you guys can play there, but at the same time, it doesn't have that college feel that playing at home. It doesn't have that advantage. And how difficult is that? Not only going over to McKinleyville, but it kind of feels like that advantage kind of goes out the window.
Well, there's no home field advantage at all, other than you're in the same county. But McKinleyville, it's great that we get to use McKinleyville, but McKinleyville's not in the best of shapes either. But the outfield is in better shape than ours. So, the point is we're playing ball games. It does suck that we can't be at home. We can't wait for the day that we can be at home. There's still hope that we can be at home Thursday, but we do have McKinleyville as backup, which is where we'll most likely be, but there's still a glimmer of hope.
Throughout the years, obviously, playing home games at Humboldt State is an issue. Is there anything that can be done in the off season? I'm sure if somebody wrote out a check and said, "Hey, here you go."
I mean, you would love for somebody to write out a check. The outfield needs to be torn up. As simple as that. It just seems to get worse and worse every year. We have to have a full week of sunshine before we can play, where maybe last year or 2 years ago it was 1 to 2 days of sunshine. And I get it. It's all of California is getting soaked this year, but there are days when we have nice days that we can play, but we can't because the field's underwater. So, it is what it is, and we're just going to keep trucking. But some things do need to be done to the field in order to have that home field advantage. Until then, we'll keep doing what we have to do.
Now you guys got the games on Thursday, but a busy week next week. I think it's your spring break, but also making up those games early in the season. You lost the rain against Sonoma, so you can talk about that as well.
Well, the weather doesn't look all that great in Sonoma either. It's supposed to rain all next week, so we're supposed to play Sonoma Monday and Tuesday, and then we're supposed to be at home Friday and Saturday. Mother Nature is not liking softball season this year, so we'll see how it goes. The advantage Sonoma has is they do have a turf field that at the local JC that we can use. I'm sure they're looking into that option, and we'll have to see about next week's East Bay series here and what we can do about that.
All right, anything else like that? So is it going to take